The release date trailer for Blasphemous 2 introduced some incredibly interesting characters and revealed even more information to us regarding the motivations of the new miracle child. In this video, we're going to glean what we can from the 60 seconds of footage and see how it may impact the story. But before we visit the land of Custodia, it's time to give credit where it's due. It seems that a viewer by the name of Please Marry Me was able to find the secret hidden in last video's thumbnail. Kudos to you, my friend. If you look closely, you can see a shrunken down image of the original Jiminy Cricket from Disney's Pinocchio floating in the titular character's mechanical hand. If you're new to the channel, I've started a game where I hide an Easter egg in the thumbnail of each of my videos, and the first person to comment what and where it is gets a shout out in the next video. Now, back to the matter at hand. As I watched and rewatched the trailer for Blasphemous 2, there was one line that I found the most profound. Aside from the expositional account of how the heart in the sky birthed a child by way of some perversion of the Immaculate Conception, courtesy of the grievous miracle, the massive elevated structure that was carried by three large statues reminded me of the three wounds the penitent one was required to obtain to gain access to the church in the first game. Perhaps each of the four major antagonists that were presented in this following scenes were meant to guard the key pieces, and perhaps a secret or optional fourth key, for lack of a better term, may be needed to unlock the true ending. Although this isn't quite a fully dedicated trailer analysis, I would like to point out that each of the three statues bear an uncanny resemblance to their corresponding guardians. Perhaps the enigmatic seamstress is pivotal to uncovering the mysteries surrounding the fate of Custodia, reminiscent of the ever-weaving fates from Greek mythology. The woman veiled in cloth may serve as the boss character protecting this side of the elevated castle, hence the similarities. The armored executioner may be this strapping young lad here facing off with some sort of serpent or other underwater sea creature. And the steampunk automaton may very well contain the head of the bearded man keeping the massive structure afloat. I suppose only time will tell, and speaking of time, it's interesting to note one final detail I noticed as the penitent one was running alongside a body of water. The mountains in the distance showed a beautiful cliffside overgrown with local flora, while the reflection in the water showed a bustling image of a village that was no more. Perhaps this is even more evidence supporting the passage of time that took place while the penitent one lay in slumber, while the world around him and those faithful to his great pilgrimage and sacrifice were petrified by the envious new manifestation of the miracle. This so-called miracle child was referred to as a symbol by the narrator, a symbol in which all of our faiths, pleas, and hopes might be united in communion. Initially, one might think that this was a sign of progress towards a worldwide peace, a sign of acceptance and acknowledgement of different religions and beliefs present in all corners of the globe. This conglomeration is no new concept, and is often represented by the coexist label you see before you. But any who are familiar with the sadistic and self-serving nature of the grievous miracle know far too well that this proclamation sounds too good to be true. It's clear that not everyone was in support of the miracle child, as evidenced by this statue of a giant heart being pierced by numerous swords. It seems that prior to his birth, those in alliance with the old faith sought to destroy the latest manifestation of the miracle to end its reign before it even started. Despite their failure, their efforts were forever memorialized by this monument. The miracle child's peace offering is nothing more than a gilded lie, and only the penitent one can put an end to this eternal cycle of agony and rebirth. What do you think the new holy figure is up to? What secrets might he be hiding behind his supposed altruistic motivations? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me know that you want more content just like this. And until next time, it's the Inhuman one signing out. Consider becoming a member for exclusive perks like emojis, members only videos, and more. Or check out my Patreon for weekly behind the scenes content featuring my creation process, unboxing videos, and sneak peeks of my massive retro gaming collection. Join the Inhuman community today.